Baba! To! Pagalang-galang na panawing pandangan. Handa na po ang tanong pandangan upang libutin.
Civilian Number 1 Junior of HSS.
Now, Baba! To! Galang-galang na panawing pandangal. Tapos na po ang parangal. Mga kasama, inapaabot ng ating butihing panawing pandagan, Senator Grace Poe, Senate of the Philippines. Ang kanyang taus-pusong pasasalamat sa parangal na ating ginawat para sa kanya sa umagang ito.
The arrival honors for Senator Grace Poe has just been completed. Ladies and gentlemen, once again, Senator Grace Poe, Senate of the Philippines.
Balulus, harap sa kanan. Hop! Ano balikat? Ha! Asulong! Cut!
Nabigay mo? Nabigay mo? Boss. Wala pa. Meron ba?
Diabot. Sapaw.
The ceremony will now begin. Magsitayo tayong lahat. Mga kababayan, ating awitin ang lupang hinirang, ang pambansang awit ng Republika ng Pilipinas.
Let us pray. Almighty God, we praise and thank you for gathering us together in this flag-raising ceremony and culmination of the 24th Police Community Relations Month. It is your will that all your children must work for peace and must progress through it. As we culminate this month-long celebration of partnership between the PNP and the community, we invoke your bountiful blessings upon each and every Filipino. May we all reap the harvest of peace. We thank you also, Lord God, for inspiring us with the life and work of our guest of honor and speaker, the Senator Grace Poe of the Senate of the Philippines, who exudes consistency in her advocacy for peace and progress for our nation. You continue to bless her every aspect of her life. We thank you also for giving us the Chief PNP in the person of Police General Oscar David Albayalde to lead us. With his sterling leadership and high sense of morality and professionalism, he reached this level of competence and gained much confidence from the populace. His tribe increased. And we thank you, Lord, for all of us. All that you are comes from you. To you be the glory forever and ever. Amen.
The panunumpa ng katapatan sa watawat ng Pilipinas and Police Officers Pledge will be led by Police Colonel Jerry Royales, Chief Information Operations Research Center, DPCR.
Panunumpa ng katapatan sa watawat ng Taas ka ng kamay! Ha! Ako ay Pilipino. Buong katapatan manunumpa sa watawat ng Pilipinas. At sa bansang kanyang kinasigisan. May dangal.
katarungan at kalayaan, na pinakikilos ng sabayan ng makados, makakalikasan, makatao, at makabansa. Police officers pledge. Please repeat after me. I will love and serve God. My country and people. I will uphold the Constitution. And obey legal orders. Of the duly constituted authority. I will oblige myself. To maintain high standard of morality. And professionalism. I will respect the customs and tradition of the police service. And I will live a decent and virtuous life. To serve as an example to others.
Kindly be seated.
The Philippine National Police celebrates the PCR Month celebration every month of each year based on Proclamation number 784 and was amended on January 25, 2005 by Presidential Proclamation 764 and celebrated every month of July. Today, as we come to the culmination of the 24th celebration of the Police Community Relations Month, anchored with the theme, Sambayanan, mahalagang kaakibat ng kapulisan sa pagtaguyod ng mapayapa at maunlad na bayan. Various activities have been successfully completed during the month-long celebration aimed at fostering and strengthening the partnership between the police and the community.
May we now request Police Brigadier General Joselito Daniel, Deputy Director, GPCR, to deliver his welcome remarks.
First of all, I would like to extend my greetings to our guest of honor speaker for today's remarkable event, who will be introduced in a while. Our Chief of the Philippine National Police, Police General Oscar Abayado, sir. Our Deputy Chief for Administration, Police Lieutenant General Fernando H. Mendez Jr., sir. Our Deputy Chief for Operations, Police Lieutenant General Archie Berlin Gamboa, sir. Our Director for Police Community Relations, Police Major General Benigno B. Durana Jr., sir. We also have our Commissioner Elizardo M. Serapio from the NAPOLCOM, sir. Assistant Service Chief Mr. Edilberto Cardenas of the NAPOLCOM. And we also have guests from the Christ Commission Fellowship. We have Pastor Danilo Ortico, Brother Lawrence Tugawen, Father Arnold Abelardo, and Mr. Glenn Gatos from DZSC Radio Aguila. My fellow police officers, non-commissioned officers, NUPs, friends from the media, the awardees, other distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, it's my pleasure to welcome you all to the culmination of the 24th Police Community Relations Month. There is nothing more difficult than maintaining peace and order and security in our country, as our government continuously gives priority to the programs that focus on providing welfare benefiting our people. Part of our objective as the primary law enforcement agency is to maintain a harmonious relationship with the people whom we are mandated to serve and protect. Ang kaayusan ng isang bansa ay hindi lamang nakasalalay sa kapulisan, bagkus ito ay nakasalalay sa pakikiisa ng bawat Pilipino upang makamit ang maayos at mapayapang pamayanan. The theme, Sambayanan, mahalagang kaakibat ng kapulisan sa pagtaguyod ng mapayapa at maunlad na bayan. underscores our common goal to harness the cooperation of the public on preventing violence and fostering a culture of peace and order at the community level. The organization continuously gives priority to the programs that focus on providing welfare benefits to the PNP personnel. Our objective is to mold the best and the brightest police personnel who will be role models of the society. Honest, hardworking, dedicated, and committed public servants. Naniniwala din po ang pamunuan ito ng isang pulis ay maayos na magagampanan ang kanyang tungkulin kung siya ay may maayos na tahanan, masayang pamilya na kanyang nasusuportahan ng sapat at nakakatanggap ng mga nararapat na benepisyo na magpapaunlad sa kanilang kabuhayan. Whether it be DPCR, PCRG, or PIO, we are responsible in assuring that the community experiences and feels our presence, and it is equally important that we find ways to promote public understanding on our efforts to better serve and protect them, especially with the presence of modern technology, in particular multimedia, radio, television, messaging systems, prints, and internet. It is also important that the voice of the people is heard by this organization because every member of the community we serve and protect plays an important role in our constant fight against crime, drugs, and corruption. They act and serve as our partners and force multipliers that could give important information and help in apprehending unlawful elements and in the implementation of our crime prevention programs. On a wider scale, on behalf of the entire DPCR family, I would like to highlight our latest accomplishments and best practices, which includes our campaign on internal cleansing and its restorative and preventive program. We had several meetings with the CBCP and Archbishop Luis Antonio Tagle. Our campaign against terrorism through our Salaam Police, engaging the community to enlighten them about peace building and counter violent extremism. Our campaign on community engagement through the social media. We established an interim social media center and created seminars and trainings of PNP personnel and invited social media analysts. Our campaign on gender sensitivity through our FJ Guide. Together with our partners, we initiated the Mothers and Fathers Summits, and we were inspired by no less than our Chief PNP to formulate policy for the benefit of our personnel and retirees with disabilities, also known as differently abled persons or physically challenged persons. A partnership with the Officers Ladies Club, led by Ma'am Ate Cherry and Ma'am Lani LSR, for the sustenance of child development centers at Camp Crame and in all police regional offices up to PPO and city police office levels. And lastly, our campaign against illegal drugs, particularly on the demand reduction aspect through the rehabilitation and wellness program. Many drug surrenderies underwent this program and are now living better lives. To our partners in enhancing the capabilities of each PCR personnel, the stakeholders and private sectors, thank you very much for your support. Rest assured of our continuing mutual goal in attaining peace and order in our country. Moreover, to all PNP personnel, whom we equally regard as PCR personnel, let us always keep the community closer to us and continue to be exemplar public servants by prioritizing the citizenry before ourselves, and continue to sustain an organization that promotes excellence and that will persistently lead us to the straight and righteous path towards genuine transformation. At this juncture, may I call your attention on the audiovisual presentation that will be played depicting the highlights and breakthrough of this year's 24th PCR Month celebration. Muli, isang mapagpala at magandang bumaba sa inyong pong lahat. Mabuhay ang nagkakaisang pulis at komunidad. Maraming salamat po.
Thank you very much, sir. And once again, we invite everyone to direct their attention to the red wall and monitors for the highlights of the 24th PCR Month Celebrate.
Outstanding and exceptional performance in the field of police-community relations. May we request the individual and unit awardees to rise and move forward for the presentation of awards. And to present the awards, may we request Senator Crame together with Police General Oscar Albayalde, Chief PNP, to be assisted by the members of the Command Group and Police Major General Benigno Durana Jr., the Director for Police Community Relations.
Plaque of Merit is awarded to Police Colonel Wilson Joseph Lopez, Provincial Director, Pangasinan PPO, for having been adjudged as Outstanding Senior Police Commissioned Officer of the Year for his exceptional performance and for implementing and supporting noteworthy PCR programs that greatly contributed to the overall peace and development initiatives in the country, thereby bringing the PNP closer to the community. Thank you very much. Plaque of Merit is awarded to Police Lieutenant Colonel Mary Cristal Peralta, Regional Public Information Office PRO 1, for having been adjudged as Outstanding PNP Regional Public Information Officer of the Year for her outstanding performance and for implementing and supporting public information programs and activities that greatly contributed to the overall accomplishment in the field of public information. Awarded to Police Captain Basilio Hopdayan Jr., Chief of Police Sagada Municipal Police Station, Cordillera, for having been adjudged as Outstanding Junior Police Commissioned Officer of the Year in the field of police community relations. Thank you very much. Plaque of Merit is awarded to Police Master Sergeant Eva Rala, PCR PNCO Bacnotan MPS La Union PPO, for having been adjudged as Outstanding Senior Police Non-Commissioned Officer of the Year. Thank you very much. Plaque of Merit is awarded to Police Staff Sergeant Rachel Ilumba, PCR PNCO, Lambunao Municipal Police Station PRO 6, for having been adjudged as Outstanding Junior Police Non-Commissioned Officer of the Year. The award will be received by Police Major Rene Obregon Jr., Chief of Police, Lambunao MPS. Thank you very much. Plaque of recognition is presented to Police Community Affairs and Development Group for coming up with police community relations breakthrough programs in support of ELCA, anti-illegal drugs campaign, and managing police operations such as KK-DAT or Kabataan Kontra Droga at Terrorismo, the Recovery and Wellness Program, the Joint Industrial Peace Concern Office, Global PCR, Team PNP Police Natin Caravan, Kaligkasan, Rectang Connect Actionadan, and the PCR Express Connect Police Community Relations Made Easy. The award will be received by Police Brigadier General Rodel Salmonia, Director, Picard Chief. Thank you very much. Plaque of recognition is awarded to Regional Community Affairs and Development Division PRO1 for having been adjudged as Outstanding Arcade of the Year in the field of police community relations. The award will be received by Police Brigadier General Joel Orduña, Regional Director, and Police Colonel Patrick Joseph Alan, Chief Arcade. Thank you very much. Plaque of recognition is awarded to La Union PPO PRO1 for having been adjudged as Outstanding Police Provincial Office of the Year in the field of police community relations. The award will be received by Police Colonel J. Gulikan, Acting Provincial Director. Thank you very much. Plaque of recognition is awarded to Iloilo City Police Office PRO6 for having been adjudged as Outstanding City Police Office of the Year in the field of police community relations. The award will be received by Police Colonel Martin Defensor Jr., City Director. Thank you very much. Plaque of recognition is awarded to Cadiz City Police Station PRO6, adjudged as Outstanding City Police Station of the Year in the field of police community relations. The award will be received by Police Major Robert Mansueto, Chief of Police. Plaque of recognition is awarded to Lagamila Municipal Police Station Pro Cordillera for having been adjudged as Outstanding Municipal Police Station of the Year in the field of police community relations. The award will be received by Police Lieutenant Napoleon Lenchi, Chief of Police.
We would like to acknowledge and give due recognition to the following
Plaque of appreciation is presented to the Christ's Commission Fellowship. The award will be received by Pastor Danilo Oquito, CCF East Hub Pastor and CPAC Project Director. CPAC or Simula ng Pag-asa is a faith-based drug rehabilitation program initiated by the CCF for drug surrenderers under PNP Recovery and Wellness Program in support of the government's campaign against illegal drugs. Thank you very much. Plaque of appreciation is also presented to the Ako Ang Saklay Incorporated, and the award will be received by Father Arnold Abelardo. Thank you very much. And lastly, Aguila 1062 kHz, Alagad ng Batas, PNP radio program, and the award will be received by Mr. Glenn Batus. Thank you very much, sir, and congratulations to the awardees. Kindly be seated.
At this point, ladies and gentlemen, we request Police Major General Benigno B. Durana Jr., the Director for Police Community Relations, to introduce our guest of honor and speaker.
To our guest of honor speaker, whom I'm going to introduce in a bit, to our Chief of the Philippine National Police, Police General Oscar David Albayalde, sir, his equally able command group members of the command group and staff and the directorial staff, our honorable guests from NAPOLCOM and other government agencies, fellow workers in government, our awardees, ladies and gentlemen, good morning. Our speaker for today is a formidable advocate of transparency and governance, efficient delivery of public services, and the protection of the rights of mothers, children, and our commuters and consumers. In her first term as senator, she immediately set to work creating meaningful legislation, more than 50 of which are now fully enacted laws. Among these are the laws providing for free lunch program for public school children, for maternal and child care for the first 1,000 days of life of a child, for free text alerts in times of disaster, for extended validity of driver's license and passports, which are now all of us now are enjoying, and making our streets, public spaces, and workplaces safer by prohibiting all forms of sexual harassment, to name a few. She recently won a second term as senator and is raring to go back so that she may continue to serve our country, especially our most marginalized and disenfranchised sectors. For her track record in governance, she was chosen as a Lee Kuan Yew Exchange Fellow of the National University of Singapore, a prestigious recognition of excellence in public service. Without further ado, let us welcome our honorable guest of honor speaker, Senator Grace Poe.
Good morning to everyone. Magandang umaga po sa inyong lahat. Police Colonel Raul Sopider, please bring the troops to Pikas, Pahinga.
Pikas!
Dapat nakadito nakaharap.
Go!
Salamat po. Pasensya na, hindi ako masyadong sanay dito sa steps na ginagawa ninyo. Pero nais ko pong batiin, unang-una si Police General Oscar Albayalde, ang ating Chief PNP. Magpasalamat din po ako sa nagpakilala sa atin na si Police Major General Benigno Durana Jr. at yung kaninang kasama kong escort na si Brigadier General Joselito Daniel. Ang ating pong ibang mga kasama rin po dito, syempre yung mga Commissioner Elizardo M. Serapio, Police Lieutenant General Aroje Gamboa, Chief for Operations, Police Lieutenant General Camilo Cascolan, Chief Directorial Staff, at yung ating Deputy Director for Police Community Relations nga na si Joselito Daniel, at sa lahat ng ating mga kasama. Isa pong karangalan ang maimbita dito. At kanina po, nung kaharap po ang inyong honor guard at sinabi niya, mga pinulo, akala ko nandito si Senator Lito Lapid. Maraming salamat po, General Albayalde, sa inyong pag-imbita sa akin. I'm very honored. Alam niyo po, nung ako'y bata pa, dalawang aking naging ambisyon. Unang-una ay maging isang pulis. At pangalawa ay maging isang teacher. Natupad ko ang pangalawang pangarap ko, pero yung una ay hindi. Dahil kung ako'y bata pa, ang aking ama na si FPJ ay pinagawa na po ng uniform ng PC o Metrocom. So nakakaki ako. Dahil minsan, sa pambahay namin dyan sa San Juan, ang mga imbitado ng tatay ko, police. If I may say, General Albayate, anyways, because their free time, yung kainuman niya, maraming mga pulis, at doon niya nalalaman ang buhay ng isang pulis at ng kapulisan. Kaya maraming pelikula ginawa si FPJ kung saan ang bida ang mga pulis. Kasama na doon, mataas ang paggalang niya sa inyong lahat. Kasama na doon ang mga paboritong pelikula ko katulad ng Kapag Puno na ang Salok. At meron nga doon mga dialogue, di ba? Katulad ng puno na ang salok, judge, dapat ka nang kalusin. Yung mga ganon. Pero syempre, may proseso po tayo. Sa pelikula naman yun eh. Gayon pa man, ito ay nagbibigay ng inspirasyon, hindi lamang sa mga pulis, kundi sa ating mga kababayan, na meron silang tagapagligtas. Ako'y masaya sapagkat itong inyong community relations program ay talagang pinapahalagahan ng inyong tagapamuno ni General Albayalde. Nung ako'y dumadaan dyan sa EDSA, nung ako'y napagawin, nakita ko yung malaking sign ninyo ng community relations. Hindi ko pa alam na imbitado ako dito. At sabi ko sa sarili ko, maganda yan. Sapagkat napakahalaga na may magandang relasyon ang pulis at ang ating mga kababayan. Sa inyo, nakasalalay ang katiwasayan at kaligtasan naming lahat. Pare-pareho po tayong mga public servants, kaya magkakampi po tayo para sa tamang layunin. Mula nang ako'y unang mahalal at hanggang ngayon, ang nais ko para sa bawat Pilipino ay isang buhay na ganap at may dignidad. Hindi lang magandang buhay, kailangan may integridad, may dignidad tayo. This is why I appreciate very much your drive towards improving community relations. The community is the very reason why we are here. And I would like to thank General Albayalde that he has invited an independent senator to be a part of your celebration. Alam naman po ninyo, nung ako'y tumakbo bilang senador, wala naman po akong partido. Kasama naman po ako ng administrasyon pagdating sa layunin ng kapagandang buhay ng ating mga kababayan. Pero ang aking utang na loob ay sa mga taong naghalal sa akin at kahit dun sa mga hindi naghalal sa akin, na gawin kong aking trabaho ng patas at walang kinikilingan. Kayo rin po, ganun po ang hangad namin sa inyo, sapagkat kayo po ay pulis hindi para sa iilan, kundi para sa lahat. Taking care of our communities will not only benefit them, but will also help us do a better job as public servants. Yung gusto po ng ating Pangulo na mapabuti ang ekonomiya ay mangyayari lamang kung merong katiwasayan sa ating bansa. It will only happen if there's peace, and you are key to that. That's why I understand and support the President's initiative for our uniformed personnel. I am sure you're all aware that obtaining the trust, support, and cooperation of the community will enable the police force to conduct police operations more effectively. The criminal justice system in the Philippines is propped up by 5 pillars. 5 po ang mahalagang institusyon. Ito po ang law enforcement agencies, the prosecution, the courts, corrections, and last but not least, the community. They're called pillars because each of these agencies or institutions is vital to managing crime and delivering justice. I took a look at the PNP 2030 Roadmap, General Albayalde, which is prominently displayed in your website, and I was heartened to read the vision. If I may quote, It says, imploring the aid of the Almighty by 2030, we shall be a highly capable, effective, and credible police service working in partnership with a responsive community towards the attainment of a safer place to work and do business. Kung yan lang po ang titignan nating gabay, hindi po tayo mawawala sa ating dapat gawin. Napakaganda. Ito pala dapat ang vision para hindi lamang sa pulis, kundi sa buong gobyerno. Moreover, your roadmap states that one of the foremost strategies the PNP shall undertake in order to carry out its mission is improving community safety and awareness. The good news is that these strategies seem to be bearing fruit, and I'd like to congratulate each and every one of you, especially General Albayalde and the leadership. Records from the Philippine National Police Directorate for Investigation and Detective Management revealed that the total crime volume in May 2019 was 38,284 as compared to 42,527 in May 2018. So bumaba po. Congratulations, sir. Also commendable was how the police force helped manage the midterm elections considering our history and culture of electoral violence. Hindi pa po perfecto. Pero sa datos ng PNP shows that there were only 43 election-related violence recorded in 2016. This year compared to 106 incidents recorded in 2016. So this year 43, in 2016 mas mataas. I am personally grateful for that. Maraming salamat po. Dahil sa inyo, kami mga kandidato, kasama po ako, ay naging ligtas nung nakaraang kampanya. Siyempre, may mga ibang nabiktima. That's why we have to continue to work harder. On my part, I have done my best to push for laws that would protect our community, especially the most vulnerable and marginalized sectors. I am one of the principal co-authors of the Safe Spaces Act. Baka hindi niyo alam, meron ng batas na gano'n. Sa ilalim ng batas na ito, pinagbabawal ang sexual harassment sa mga kalye, pampublikong lugar, at institusyong pang-edukasyon at pagsasanay. Pinapahalagan po kasi natin ang dignidad ng bawat tao, hindi lang babae, pati lalaki. Bawal bastusin. I'm also the primary author of RA number 10640 entitled An Act to Further Strengthen the Anti-Drug Campaign of the Government. It amended the Comprehensive Dangerous Drugs Act, particularly the rules on custody and disposition of confiscated dangerous drugs. Previously, kailangan kasi ng 3 witness. Kaya alam naman natin, pag madaling araw, ang hirap maghabilak ng witness. Basta 2 credible witnesses ay pwede na ninyong gawin ang inyong operasyon. In the last Congress, I was the Vice Chair of the Senate Committee on Public Order. Bago po noon, naging chairman rin po ako at kauna-unahang babaeng naging chairman ng Public Order. Siguro kasi nga pangarap kong maging police noon. So kahit na panglalaki usually ang committee ngayon, yon ay naatas sa akin. In the last Congress, inimbestigahan po namin yung hearings tungkol sa pagkamatay ng UST law student na si Horacio Castillo. The inquiry led to a proposed bill seeking to completely ban hazing as a prerequisite for admission into a membership of a fraternity, sorority, or organization. I am glad that this bill is now a law, since our community, particularly the youth, will be better protected. At saka po, tinaasan rin po natin ang budget ng PNP IAS ng 10 million para makabili sila ng mga service vehicles, laptops, computers, at printers. At nag-uusap kami kanina ni General Albayalde, parang marami pa pong kayong kailangan, katulad ng light aircraft para makonduct ninyo ang inyong operations. Gagawin ko pong aking abot makakaya para ang pangangailangan ninyo hindi lamang para sa equipment, kundi para sa inyong mga personal na pangailangan sa kalusugan, para sa inyong pamilya, scholarships, ay mas madagdagan pa sa darating na budget. Sa ating mga kapulisan, hangang-hanga ako sa inyo. Nanonood ba kayo? Yung at least yung mga nandito nanonood ba kayo ng mga session sa Senado? Ang gugulo namin, di ba? Naglalakad-lakad, may mga nagkwekwentuhan. Samantala kayo, mag-iisang oras na, diretsyo pa rin ang inyong mga tayo. Sabi ko kay General Abayalde, sir, medyo umuulan na. Ang sagot niya sa akin, naku, ambon lang yan. Wala yan sa kanila. Kaya nga, iba rin ang inyong sakripisyo para sa ating bayan. Ang maganda naman ito, marami kayong mga kaalyado sa Senado. Sabi ko nga parang gusto kong ka-seatmate si General Bato. Kasi marami akong matututunan, pero nakakatawa din siya, di ba? Alam niyo, may PhD siya, pero mapagbiro. Pero magalang naman. Si Senator Ping ay naging seatmate ko ng 3 taon. Marami akong natutunan. Kahit na napakalamig ng aircon sa Senado, o napakainit ng aircon dahil sira, si Senator Ping, ganun pa rin ang upo. Parang hindi apektado. Ganyan ang training siguro ninyo ng mga pulis na magigiting at magaling. At nakita ko rin na marami sa ating mga kasama dito ay maayos pa rin ang pangangatawan. Isa po yan sa napakahalagang indikasyon ng disiplina para sa ating lahat at kalusugan. Dahil iisipin ninyo nag-aalala na sa inyo ang inyong mga may bahay. Kailangan hindi lamang kayo ligtas sa inyong trabaho, kundi ligtas rin kayo sa inyong kalusugan. So bago ko tapusin ang aking speech, nais kong i-congratulate yung mga awardees ngayon. Nagbibigay ito ng inspirasyon sa ating lahat at galing sila sa iba't ibang rehiyon. I cannot stress enough the importance of having an independent police force. Sapagkat nagpapalit-palit po kaming mga politiko, pero ang institusyon ninyo ay kailangang manatiling pinagkakatiwalaan ng ating mga kababayan. Hindi ko po makakalimutan ang isang dialogue sa pelikula muli ng aking tatay sa isang magandang, sa aking isa sa pinakapaborito. Ito kasi yung nagbigay ng instruction. Kaya nga po, nung ako'y nag-iimbestiga ng Mama Sapano, alam ko po na merong mga maayos na pulis at ang aking puso para sa mga naging biktima ay naroon. Pero alam ko rin na meron sa atin, kahit sa anong trabaho, ay nagkukulang. Kaya kailangan palagi ang reforma sa isang lugar. At napakaswerte ninyo dahil hindi pa man Chief of Police si General Albayalde, pupunta na siya sa Senado. Nakita namin ang kanyang pagiging leader at maraming gumagalang sa kanya. Salamat po for that representation, General. Nakalungkot lang kasi malapit na pala siyang magretiro. Pero bigyan natin siya ng pagkakataon na magpahinga sandali at baka pwede namang bumalik ulit manilbihan sa ibang sa ibang pagkakataon. Sa dialogue po ng pelikula ni FPJ, ang kanya pong kaharap ay ang bagong namayapa na si Eddie Garcia. Di ba yan palagi yung kontrabida sa pelikula ni FPJ, magandang sagutan nila. Sabi ni Eddie Garcia kay FPJ, General na ako, nakapako ka pa rin dyan. Marami ka pang bigas na kakainin. Ang sagot ni FPJ, hindi ako kumakain ng bigas. Sinasahin ko muna para maging kanin. Ikaw palay pa lang, nilalamon mo na. Di ba? So ang mga ganyan, lahat tayo ay may responsibilidad. Pero pag nakikita natin na hindi tama, ang lagi nating susundin ang ating konsyensya at ang ating responsibilidad sa sinumpaan nating tungkulin sa konstitusyon at sa watawat sa ating mga kababayan. Kaya sa inyong lahat po, muli, General Albayalde, salamat po na inimbita ninyo ako. Ako po ay talagang ito po ay isang karangalan para sa akin na makita kayong lahat. Maraming salamat sa inyong oras sa pakikinig ngayon. At tandaan po ninyo, ako po ay kasangga ninyo, kasama ninyo sa Senado upang isulong ang kapakanan ninyong lahat at ng ating mga kababayan. Maraming salamat po.
Thank you very much, Senator Grace Po, for that uplifting and heartwarming message. Please be seated. And now we would like to request Police General Oscar Albayalde.
Senator Grace Po, a display frame bearing the Chief PNP's badge replica.
Thank you very much, sir. Magsitayo tayong lahat.
Please be seated.
Harap sa pera!
Ladies and gentlemen, approaching is our Group Commander and Staff, Police Colonel Raul Sipiger, Police Lieutenant Colonel Aban, Police Lieutenant Colonel Abanales, Police Lieutenant Colonel Mendoza, Police Lieutenant Colonel Soriano, and Police Lieutenant Colonel Dokyogen. Our Philippine National Police Band, led by Police Lieutenant Cruz. Our 1st Battalion Commander and Staff, Police Major Concha, Police Major Tabula, Police Major Bartolome, Police Major Yu, and Police Major Pakigan. Alpha Company Commander and Staff, Police Major Deliso, Police Major Futol, and Police Captain Miguel. First Platoon Leader, Police Captain Cordova. Our Second Platoon Leader, Police Lieutenant Dumbalao. Our Bravo Company Commander and Staff, Police Major Tenorio, Police Captain Del Rosario, and Police Major Niparano. First Platoon Leader, Police Lieutenant Travis. Our Second Platoon Leader, Police Lieutenant Moniz. Please all rise, ladies and gentlemen, the colors. Thank you, and please be seated. Our Second Battalion Commander and Staff, Police Lieutenant Colonel Abram Jr., Police Major Belista, Police Major Blanco, Police Major Macapagal, and Police Major Pineda. Charlie Company Commander and Staff, Police Major Cabulao, Police Major Repetio, and Police Captain Macasio. First Platoon Leader, Police Lieutenant Trudo. Second Platoon Leader, Police Lieutenant Go. Our Delta Company Commander and Staff, Police Major Untalan, Police Major Layo, and Police Captain Macapagal. First Platoon Leader, Police Captain Manuel. And our Second Platoon Leader, Police Captain Gonzalez.
Sa Watawan. Pukulan ko. Para sa kanan. Hop!